Hey everybody, this is Mika. I want to talk about practical magic today. Not the movie, let me just say that. What I wanted to just kind of share is my personal situation. I struggled for some time with trying to incorporate magic, spirituality, all of that into my daily life, into my daily practice. Or what does that look like? And I had to ask myself, what does that look like? Sometimes, we get a little caught up in what it looks like for in the movies and things like that. And in the movies, it's you're dressed in certain garb, your magic garb, whether it's robes or naked and jewelry, and there's candles everywhere. And you know what? If you can make that happen, that's great. That would take a lot of effort. Not there's anything wrong with it, but I'm not doing that every day. And I'm going for practical daily approaches in real life. And in my real life, what I do is I go to my altar, and if you have an altar, or even if you have a kind of a pop-up altar, you have to put it together. An altar could just be a candle, a bowl of water, some salt that you prepare daily. And you just sit and you just talk to your ancestors, and if you want to add another element, tarot, or if you just want to listen to the messages received or reflect on what you dreamed about, what have you. So either way, basically taking that time, whether it's 5, 10, for some people, if you could do full 20, 30 minutes, that's awesome. I usually don't go more than 20, 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes is a long time, but at least 15, 20. I'll take that opportunity, and I'll read cards, give myself a reading. If something's on my mind about a family member, kids, a situation, definitely by all means, I'm like, okay, now that I've had some sleep, spirits talk to me, ancestors talk to me. Also, if you have a specific deity or Orisha, whatever, what have you, that you are, want to commune with, that's a perfect time. And by the way, it doesn't have to get very elaborate. At least from my perspective, I just talk out loud. I just mention what I got to say out loud, and that works for me. And I feel like I'm getting messages back. That sun is serious. I've already fixed these blinds. You know what it is, what it is. Yesterday, I did a full moon ritual. Now, I understand the full moon was actually the day before. But as long as you do it either the day before, the day of, or the day after, you still in the mix. And life got in the way, because that's just how it is. But I was able to do it last night. Felt good about it. And felt that energy. And that's the other thing, get it where you can fit in. Sometimes it's just not practical to do a full moon ritual at 10:47 a.m. on, because the full moon might be at its fullest at 10:47 a.m. on a Friday or Saturday, what have Well, you might have, that's just not going to work for you. You got to go to work, you got kids, you're not going outside celebrating the full moon. It's just not going to happen. So, you do it the next day, at night, when everybody's asleep and nobody's asking you questions and bothering you. I don't have small children, but I do have a husband, and I have older children, but they always have questions about whatever. There's always a question. I don't know why, but there's always a dang on question about something. So when I have a moment to concentrate and not be interrupted, it's my husband's an early bird, so he likes to go to bed early. So what is a reasonable hour to me, he's already about passed out. My daughter is also lately an early bird riser. She's going to be here for a little couple more months, but and then she'll be gone, so I'll just have to contend with him. They still call and text, so I still have to, deal with my kids that way too. But basically, I was able to carve out that time to do it, and it's all about making time. It's all about making it a priority. In the same way that you see people saying, "Oh, I'm trying to drink more water. I'm trying to get more healthier, make better choices." You're, consciously doing that. You have to consciously deal with your faith that way as well. Your spirituality, your magic, what have you. Because if you want to call on forces and you want to exert energy and bring it forth to do your bidding, you need to be tapped in. You can't, I don't want to say you can't tap in only when you need some help. But you really can't just tap in when you need some help. Maybe it works a couple times, but after a while, where are you replenishing from? How are you replenishing those daily rituals and daily practices? Whether it's getting a cup of coffee and turning your spoon a certain way when you're mixing your cream or your sugar, that sort of thing, and putting your intentions out there, that type of thing. If you're manifesting something, it's just, kind of adding to, it's not erasing what you're overdoing, it's not analyzing, it's not over analyzing anything, it's just, adding that extra intention. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to bolster it? Also, take an opportunity to just soak in the sun. Just restore yourself. Look at it from a magical perspective. A walk to the car in a parking lot, from a store if you went shopping, or, getting out before you got the bags in your hand. As you walk up to the place, just take a little extra time and just feel those sun rays and picture just restoring you. Meditate on that, just that short walk. You can walk and think like that all at the same time. We do it all the time. That is purposeful thinking, purposeful, practical magic. I do these things, and it is grounding, and it keeps me tapped in. I feel like, there's just that energy that's always swirling, that's always there. I'm more I'm consciously tapped in. We're all tapped in, but I'm consciously tapped in, which means when I'm ready to pull out what I want, I can, because I'm cognizant of what's happening. I'm cognizant of all this energy that's going around me, and if I want to take it and form it and position it to go out to do something that I want to do, or position it something to come in, I'm already connected. So it's not every time you do a spell or every time you say a prayer, it's not like you're starting over, like it's day one, like you're a newbie and you've been doing this for more than a year. There's some people that, they get like that. Where it always feels like it's the first time, because maybe they're not practicing enough, doing enough ritual work, doing enough spell work, or they're not tapped in. And that, to me, practical magic is really a way of just being tapped in, and of being able to tap out, take out what you need when necessary, or put back and restore, and just being a part of the flow. So that's how I look at it, and I just wanted to get on and share that, because I think it's important. The practicalities of all of this is important. You can get into all the other types of man. Oh, what spell for this, spell for that. Well, when's the last time you did a spell? When's the last time you did a ritual? When's the last time you did a reading for yourself or got a reading? When's the last time you basically stuck your finger in and tapped in? When's the last time you were part of, all this energy that's around us, consciously aware and tapping in and thinking about it, and constantly keeping your intentions flowing so that you're a part of it, and not just a circumstance or a victim of the energy that's always flowing, because we all are exerting energy all the time, positive, negative, neutral. It's always there. It's always happening. We are energy, and that's why we truly never die. This shell deteriorates, but your essence, soul, what have you, lives on, because energy doesn't die. So, thank you for watching. Sorry about the sun coming in, but I'm letting the sun, I'm soaking in the rays, getting more powerful by the minute. Ooh. Seriously, don't think like that, because that's helpful. And it's like, it lands where it will, and I will, and I will be, even more emboldened by it, get even more energy to use for bigger witchcraft, for bigger work for myself and others, and, whatever. But again, thank you for watching. I appreciate it.